Hello, myself Jignesh Thacker. This video is of Project2 DSA and the topic is algorithms and flowchart. An algorithm is a step-by-step set of instructions or rules designed to perform a specific task. A typical programming task can be divided into two phases. First one is problem solving phases. Produce an ordered sequence or steps that describes a solution of problem. And the second one is implementation phase, where the program is implemented in some of the programming languages. Here are the steps in problem solving. The first one, produce a general algorithm, or one can use a pseudocode. The second one, refine the algorithm successfully to get step-by-step details of algorithm. That is very close to computer language. You can select any of the computer language. The third one is pseudocode is an artificial and informal language that helps programmer develop algorithm. Pseudocode is very similar to everyday English language. An example where the algorithm is to determine a student's final year grade where it will be passing or failing. The final grade is calculated as the average of 4 marks. In this solution, we can take input of the 4 subjects like Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3 and Mark 4, where the average will be calculated in the sum of all the marks divided by 4. If the average is more than 50, then output will be average and status will be passing, and otherwise in else the output will be final grade, average, status is failing. The other important topic in this lecture is the flowchart. The flowchart is a graphical representation of the sequence of operation in an information system or a program. This is the technical definition. While the dictionary definition is a flowchart shows logic of an algorithm, emphasizes individual steps and their interconnection. For example, we can say control flow from one action to the next. In this slide, we can see the flowchart symbols. The first one is oval, which denotes the beginning and ending of the program. The second one is parallelogram, which denotes input operations. Likewise, the third one is rectangle, which denotes the process to be carried out. For example, addition, subtraction. Fourth one is diamond, which denotes the decision making of the program, if, then, else, etc. And the fifth one is hybrid, which denotes the output of the operation. And the last one is flow line, which is very important, which denotes the direction of the logic flow in the program. Here we can see the example of the flowchart, where we have to determine the student's final grade and indicate whether it is passing or failing. The final grade is calculated as the average of 4 marks. We can see in this example of flowchart, the start and the stop is denoted with oval. The input M1, M2, M3, M4 is denoted with diamond symbol, and the grade, in which M1 plus M2 plus M3 plus M4 divided by 4 is denoted in rectangle, and the decision making of the program, in which the grade is lower than 50 and the grade is higher than 50, is denoted in diamond. The flowchart is a graph used to depict or show a step-by-step solution using symbols which represent a task. The symbol used consists of geometrical shapes that are connected by flow lines. It is an alternative to pseudocoding, whereas a pseudocode description is verbal and the flowchart is graphical in nature. The other of the flowchart symbols are: the first one, terminal symbols, indicates the beginning and end of the algorithm. The second one is process symbol, shows an instruction other than input, output or selection. As usual, the third one, input output symbol, shows an input or output operation. Fourth one is disk storage input output symbol, which indicates input from output to disk storage. And the last one is printer output symbol, which shows hard copy printer output.